everybody and welcome back to Dragon Babble. Today I have more a chatty video. Basically, I went shopping yesterday for the first time in 6 months because of the pandemic. And it was very exciting, and I went to Waterstones and I got some books. So I figured I would do a book haul. So firstly, thankfully, even though I had my mask on, I could still go into a bookstore and smell the books, and God, I have missed that smell. It was so exciting being back in the bookstore, and I definitely need to go again. It did feel safe as well. Like, I was really worried about going shopping, but actually I'm lucky that I could go when most people are at work. So it was pretty quiet, and I got lots. I got a Disney jumper and I got 5 books. So let's get into those. So the first book I bought is called The Binding. My mum actually was like, oh, I found a book you might like, and it says, Emmett Farmer is a binder's apprentice. His job is to handcraft beautiful books, and within each to capture something unique and extraordinary, a memory. I will read the rest of the blurb to you, but that is all I needed to know that I was buying this book. A book about books, and not only books, but a book where it might describe making books and binding books. I'm all for it. It also says, if you have something you want to forget or a secret to hide, he can bind it, and you will never have to remember the pain it caused. In a vault under his mentor's workshop, row upon row of books and secrets are meticulously stored and recorded. Then one day Emmett makes an astonishing discovery. One of the volumes has his name on it. I'm really excited for this. Not only is the cover stunning, but the story sounds like it's going to be pretty stunning as well. So I'm really, really excited to start reading that. Oh, and the author was Bridget Collins, by the way, I didn't say that. And then it was a buy one and get one half price section, so I had a look and I found this, Stephen King, The Institute. I've never read a Stephen King book, so I figured I wanted to give it a go, and this one actually sounded right up my street. It kind of gives me like Stranger Things vibes. Luke Ellis, a super smart 12-year-old with an exceptional gift, is the latest in a long line of kids abducted and taken to a secret government facility hidden deep in the forest of Maine. Here, kids with special talents, telekinesis and telepathy, like Luke's new friends Kalisha, Nick and Iris, are subjected to a series of experiments. There's more, but basically, I'm assuming that there's obviously loads of kids at this place that have cool powers, and I'm thinking that they're gonna escape or try to, and it's gonna be cool. So yeah, I really like this. Oh, and it also says, meanwhile, far away in a small town in South Carolina, former cop Tim Jameson, looking for the quiet life, has taken a job working for the local sheriff. He doesn't know he's about to take on the biggest case of his career, and I don't know why, but that kind of, it just gives me Stranger Things vibes. It's like, kind of like the policeman kind of reminds me of Hop in Stranger Things, and obviously the kids with powers. I mean, it might be nothing alike, but that's the kind of vibe I got from reading it, so I'm really excited for that. And I've never read a Stephen King, so we shall see. I've heard lots of things about his writing. I've heard some people love him, and I've heard some people absolutely hate his writing and get really bored, so don't know, but we'll find out. Then I got American Royals. Also, I thought I did, but I actually got American Royals Majesty, which is the second book, which I didn't realise until last night when I started reading this, and then I thought, hang on a minute, what have I done? And I looked it up and I was like, yep, I've bought the second book, and I started reading it, so got a lot of spoilers there. But the camera stopped recording, so that's fun. What was I saying? This! Yeah, I bought this thinking it was the first book, because it doesn't say anywhere that it's the second book. Okay, it does, because you open up and it says also by this author, American Royals. Oops, that's my bad. I can't justify that, but basically I accidentally bought the second book. But I bought it because I've read Catherine McGee, her stuff before. I've read The 1000th Floor and The Dazzling Heights. I'm not sure if there's any more to that series actually. I should probably reread them and then have a look. But I really enjoyed those. So I got this. I thought it'd be quite fun. And from the few pages I read where I probably got loads of spoilers, it was actually okay. But because it was the second book, I stopped reading that and started reading my other buy, which was this, Naughts and Crosses by Mallory Blackman. I have actually been meaning to read this for about 10 years. I remember my friend reading it at school, and she loved it and raved about it, and I think there's 5 in the series, yeah. And I never got around to it, never ended up buying it, and so when I saw it yesterday, I was like, I'll finally read that. And I haven't read much, as you can see, because I started reading the other one. But yeah, so far, from the 8 pages, I like it. So yeah, I'm excited to read this series. I imagine it's going to be a series I like, and I'll probably get the rest. But yeah, cool cover as well. I haven't seen this cover yet, so. But I'll read the blurb in case you're like me and you haven't ever got around to reading this. Steffi Hadley and Callum McGregor have been friends since childhood, and they both know that's as far as it can go. Theirs is a world full of prejudice, fear and mounting violence, where noughts and crosses are fated to be enemies. Then, against all the odds, these star-crossed lovers choose each other, but this is a love story that will lead them both into terrible danger. So, excited. And then lastly, I bought a book that I have seen loads of people rave about, and I'd never got it, and I wanted to, and so I did think, should I actually wait and get the hardback, because I imagine I'm going to love it, just because the people who have raved about it are ones that recommend books to me, and I always love them. But I just went for it and I got the paperback, and that is The Priory of the Orange Tree. Ooh! The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon, which I'm so excited for. I haven't actually read her stuff yet. I haven't read The Bone Season, which I really want to, but I figured I'm starting with this, so yeah, I'm really excited for this. I'm not going to read it yet because, because I'm reading other things. After I read Naughts and Crosses, I need to go back to what I was actually meant to be reading on my TBR, but I'm really, really excited to read this. It literally says, a world divided, a queendom without an heir, an ancient enemy awakens. I didn't even want to look up too much about this because literally it's like everyone's favourites after I read it, I think, so I just want to read it and discover it and go in pretty blind on this one, and I'm really excited. So this is them in all their beauty. I did think I'll definitely get at least one book, and then it ended up being 5, so what can you do? And now that I've actually left the house and kind of got the courage to, I'm not going to be going like to those places. I'm not going to go to restaurants still. I don't know, that's still, I mean, I've been getting takeaways, but I don't know, I don't feel comfortable with actually eating in a restaurant yet, and things like that. I haven't been to the pub. Just things that, I don't know, things like that I'm not going to do still, but it's nice that I do feel more relaxed if I do need to go and get anything from the shops, etc. I've done food shopping, but, you know. So I think I'm actually going to go to a different bookstore on Friday. It's one that's actually near where I live, and it's kind of like this big old, it's not a warehouse, I mean it basically is, but it's more like a big old barn full of books, and I'm going to go there hopefully on Friday, and I'm very excited. I'll probably buy more, which I can't afford, but I'm going to because it's been 6 months and I haven't bought anything for myself, so treat yourself week, I think. But yes, if you've read any of these beauties, let me know what you thought, and if you haven't, then I'll let you know what they're like once I finally get around to reading them. Let's face it, that's probably going to take a while because I've got so many books already that I haven't read, so naturally I bought more, but yes, I'm really excited, and this is actually getting me out of my reading slump. I think I just wasn't looking forward to the books that I was meant to be reading on my TBR, even though I know there's one on there that I'm gonna love, and I don't know, I just haven't been in the mood. So I think I needed a slight break from like fantasy. So yeah, so I'm really excited. I'm gonna read this and then hopefully I'll be out of my reading slump, because I've been in a reading slump for about 3 weeks now and it's not been good. But yeah, sorry if this video is short, but I just wanted to do a little book haul, so it's quite exciting. If you like these kind of videos, let me know. If you want to see more of them, that gives me excuses to buy more books, so that's great. Also, I've changed my bookshelves around. I changed the backdrop here, so it's kind of exciting. So if you like that, that's cool. But that is all really. I'm just babbling on now. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, that'd be great, or just comment below on what books you think I should buy next or read next, or which ones out of these you think sounds the most exciting. Hope you guys have a lovely time, stay safe in this pandemic that's still going on, and I will see you next time.